What's going on, everyone? It is great to see you on another video. Now, for the longest time, I've really wanted to incorporate a regular routine of meditation into my day. Now, as it stands now, I already do a variation of a meditation called a gratitude meditation that lasts between 5 to 10 minutes every morning, and I find that to be so beneficial. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to practice mindfulness, wherein I didn't think about anything specific. I just trained myself just to be present in the moment, and I'd read so many benefits of doing that. So I decided to give this a try for 14 days, and here's what happened. Alright, so I had a few parameters that I needed to set out in order to get the most out of this 14 days, right? So firstly, I made it a goal to meditate for at least 20 minutes per day. That way I could do this regularly and I could really maximize the benefits. What I also wanted to do was also jot down my experience. So I wrote down certain things that I found, certain insights that I had as well. That way I could really kind of see just how this affected me personally. What I also did is I read a little bit about meditation and some of the benefits just so that I could be aware of what to expect, and I read about various types of meditation and also some pointers on how to get the most out of it. So that was my goal for this challenge. Now what I found and the effects for me was absolutely incredible, and I'm going to share those with you in just a sec. Now going into it, when I was thinking about it, I fully expected myself to feel completely bored, right? I mean, just sitting there for 20 minutes, not doing anything, not thinking about anything. I was really expecting this to not be fun, not be engaging, and I was expecting this 14 days to be a bit of a challenge, right? But what I actually found was so fascinating. I found that not only was it very enlightening, what I found was I was actually looking forward to time that I meditated. So what I did through the majority of this challenge was I meditated in the morning and in the evening, and it was something that I really looked forward to doing. So that was a big surprise for me. What I also found was the mornings and the evenings were, for me, the ideal time. Now, meditation can be done anytime throughout the day, anytime you have some time for yourself. But for me, I found the mornings and the evenings to be so good because it's already peaceful, it's already quiet, it's already still. So I found for me it was much easier to just be calm and relax my mind and relax my body and really kind of get the most out of it. Now what was interesting at first is, for me when I first got into it, I found it a bit challenging to kind of keep my mind from drifting. Okay, I found that my mind naturally wanted to drift because I'm always feeling like I'm in problem-solving mode, or something's going on that I need to think about, right? Or just my mind just naturally wanders. I found it challenging just to kind of gently guide it back and just concentrate on my breathing, or concentrate on aspects of my body or my surroundings, and just to be present in the moment. But what also was very interesting during this experience is, after not too long, I found that my mind was much more easily able to kind of be more focused and just to be present and focus on my breathing or whatever it was that I was doing at the time. So yes, my mind does still wander every now and then, but I've become aware of it much quicker, and it didn't take long at all. So those are my experiences, but what was most fascinating is some of the results that I got from doing this practice just for 14 days was astronomical, and I really recommend that every highly sensitive person does a form of meditation, because for me it was incredible. So the results that I got from this were numerous, much more than I was expecting, and it happened far quicker than I was expecting as well. The first thing that I noticed that was strikingly obvious for me was that going about my day, I've just felt in general much more calm. Now, generally throughout my day, I try to keep calm through a lot of things, but what I found, which I didn't realize was happening before I started this practice, was that I found that my brain was really working overtime. As I said before, my mind was always kind of in problem-solving mode. I'm always kind of thinking about different things and how to apply certain things to my YouTube videos or to my business or my family, right? And my mind was constantly working. And what happened was, when it came time for me to do things, I got distracted easily, or my brain thought of something else, and I just kind of felt that it was unorganized in my head. It was just a bit of a jumble, and it kind of stressed me out, and I didn't realize to the extent it stressed me out until I started meditating. Once I got into this practice and started making my mind, just training my mind, just to kind of focus and just to kind of gently guide it back to to being present in the moment, not only did I feel more calm throughout my day, I felt like things didn't trigger me as easily, like things that might upset me or make me a bit frustrated really didn't have the same impact on me. I was able to kind of be almost in control of my emotions a lot easier. And because of that, I was able to be much more focused and much more productive throughout my day as well. When I was going about certain things, I didn't have this distraction of my mind thinking, well, we need to do this, and now we need to do this, and now we need to do this, or what about this? This is really important. We should stop doing this and start doing that. I didn't have that unorganized jumble in my head. I was able to focus on one task, get it done much more efficiently, and then move on to the next one and on to the next one. And I found that doing that, I was able to get much more out of my day, which was absolutely fascinating and also very rewarding as well, as I'm sure you can imagine. So I was much calmer, much less likely to feel overwhelmed in situations that might have created a bit of overwhelm or overstimulation for me as well. So that was absolutely amazing. My productivity dramatically improved, and also I slept far better. So even on nights where I didn't get a full 8 hours sleep, I still woke up early in the morning feeling much more refreshed, which meant that I had more energy to go throughout the day. So just that in itself, I was able to be more active through my workouts. When I did a workout, obviously I was able to play with my daughter and maybe much more engaging, much more patient as a parent. I was able to be more focused and more concrete in my plans when I went about my business. And overall, I thought just those aspects were absolutely amazing. But what struck me as much more amazing than that was just how it affected my emotions. Emotionally, it had the biggest impact on me, more so than just the productivity and just these type of things. So what I found by doing a regular practice of meditation, I was much more prone to positive emotions like happiness, joy, and interestingly, gratitude. I was much more aware of what was good in my life, and I was so much more grateful and appreciative of those things. I was so much happier in just my demeanor and just the way I interacted with people. Ironically, I found myself being much more confident. I think it's because I had a far less amount of stress and anxiety going on. I was able to be much more calm and peaceful within myself. Because of that, I was able to kind of conduct myself much more confidently, and because I didn't get rattled as easily as what I was before, I was able to communicate more confidence and just feel more confidence in general, which was really fantastic. And so it was just this interesting shift in my normal day-to-day, and I thought I was really on top of my emotions, right? I had done all this training and I've done all these exercises, and those are great, don't get me wrong, but I found that this just took it to the next level. So combining meditation with all these things that I've learned has just done amazing wonders for me. But what was also very interesting is the amount of self-awareness that I had dramatically increased. I was able to kind of almost analyze certain things in a way that I wasn't able to do when my mind was always so busy and so full of things, right? So I'll give you a great example. I remember this one morning I was doing a meditation, and I was just meditating, and as it kind of came up, as I was meditating, I just realized that I had certain almost like emotional resistance to doing a certain task that needed to be done in my business. Now, this task was very important. I needed to get it done, right? It's very beneficial. So I had all these reasons of why I need to get it done. I had written out my outcomes. I knew why it was important. I knew all the benefits it would give me. I'd done all these things, but yet I had this emotional resistance. Like I just was putting it off. And I just didn't have the motivation, no matter how much I went through the exercises that I was doing in the past. And it was a little bit frustrating, right? So anyway, I was doing this meditation, and I found that I started thinking about this emotional resistance that I had. And during this meditation, I just kind of went through it almost like an exercise while I was meditating. It was very fascinating because I was so relaxed and so calm. I was able to almost negotiate in a way with this emotional block, and it was such an interesting experience. And what I found that is when I thought about doing this task that I really didn't want to do, that I had this resistance to doing, all of a sudden this resistance was gone, and I was able to then get that task done and get a few other things done in the day, and I had such a productive, such a rewarding day, and I just felt so on top of the world. It was absolutely amazing. So my level of self-awareness while meditating and throughout the day has absolutely increased after just 14 days. So some of the experience that I've had has just been phenomenal and has literally blown my mind. So I truly recommend that if you are a highly sensitive person, or if you're not, that you should absolutely incorporate meditation into your routine. Now, if this is something that you really want to do, if you really want to try it out, I'm going to be making some guided meditation videos. Now, I found for myself doing a guided meditation, especially for the first few days, but I still do it now, has just been absolutely amazing. It's far easier to help kind of keep your mind focused in the present and to gently bring it back when it starts to wander. It's far easier to kind of just feel relaxed and just kind of get into the rhythm of meditation. So we're going to be releasing a series of guided meditations designed to help you as a highly sensitive person to really unwind from stressful, overwhelming experiences, to help you get ready for the morning, all sorts of different things. So keep a lookout for those videos because they'll be coming out in the next few days, and we're really excited to be kind of bringing that to you. And the filming of these has been super enjoyable, and I cannot wait to share those videos with you. But if you've done meditation in the past, or if you currently are doing meditation as part of your regular routine and you've had some wonderful experiences, I'd be so excited to hear from you. So please post in the comments, and I'll be really happy to hear your experience and to kind of take ideas from you and learn, because I'm relatively new to meditation in this kind of form, even though I've done training in certain things like hypnosis and meditation as well. And so we incorporated some of that in our guided meditation. So definitely check those out, but definitely put in the comments your experience as well. And if you're looking to try this, absolutely, I definitely recommend that you do. You don't have to do 20 minutes a day like I did. You can do 5 or 10 minutes a day and build your way up, whatever works for you. But guys, that's it for this video, and I thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. We release content for highly sensitive people regularly, and we are new and we're growing, and we're so excited that every time I turn on YouTube, I see I have a new subscriber there. So if you've already subscribed, thank you so much for doing that. But guys, thanks so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you on our next one, and I cannot wait for you to join us on our meditation videos as well. Have a wonderful day.